He returned the ring he never gave her and found closure instead. It sounds like the start of a bittersweet movie, right? But for me, it was real life. 3 years ago, I bought this ring. It was perfect, just like I thought she was. I had this whole grand proposal planned out down to the last detail. But life, as it often does, had other plans. We broke up before I ever got the chance to ask. For 3 years, this little box sat in my drawer, a constant, heavy reminder of a future that never happened. Every time I saw it, it was like a punch to the gut. All the what-ifs, the maybes, the should-have-beens, they all came rushing back. It was like I was carrying a ghost with me everywhere I went. I tried moving on. I really did. I dated other people. I focused on work. I picked up new hobbies. But this ring, it was an anchor, dragging me back to the past. It represented a promise I never got to make, and a dream that died. My friends would tell me, just sell it, man. Get some money back. Buy yourself something nice. And logically, that made sense. Why hold on to something that causes so much pain? But it wasn't about the money. It felt double wrong, almost disrespectful, to just trade it in for cash. It felt like I was putting a price tag on what we had, or what I thought we had. So, it stayed in the drawer, collecting dust and emotional baggage. One day, I was cleaning out my apartment, trying to declutter my life, and there it was again. The little velvet box, I opened it, and the diamond sparkled, just as bright as the day I bought it. But this time, something was different. I wasn't just sad. I was tired of letting this tiny object have so much power over me. Tired of living in the shadow of a relationship that was long over. And in that moment, a crazy idea popped into my head. What if I returned it? Not for a refund, but as an act of letting go. The store's return policy had expired years ago. Of course, this wasn't about getting my money back. This was about closing a chapter. So, I drove to the jewelry store. My heart was pounding the whole way. I felt ridiculous. What was I even going to say? Shy. I'd like to return this ring I bought 3 years ago for a proposal that never happened because I am emotionally haunted. Yeah, right. I walked in, feeling like a complete imposter. A kind-looking salesperson asked if I needed help. I took a deep breath, pulled out the box, and just told her the truth. I explained that I bought it for someone, that it didn't work out, and that I didn't want to sell it. I just wanted to... return it. I wanted it to go back to where it came from, to reset its story, so maybe someone else could use it for their own happy beginning. She just listened. She didn't laugh. She didn't look at me like I was crazy. She just nodded with this incredible understanding in her eyes. She took the ring, looked at it, and then looked back at me. She said it was one of the most romantic and bravest things she'd ever seen. Not the buying of the ring, but the returning of it. She couldn't give me a refund, but she promised she would put it back in the display case, ready for a new story. As I walked out of that store, empty-handed, I felt light. Lighter than I had felt in 3 years. The ghost was gone. The weight was lifted. I didn't get my money back, but I got something far more valuable. I got my closure. I got my future back. Sometimes, letting go is the only way to move forward. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever had to find closure in an unconventional way, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.